All right. Take a pen and paper. Be ready. I'm setting a timer. I'll give you guys 30 seconds to for this one, okay? Start. Write down what all you remember.
Drum, shoes, kite, ship, cycle, camera, bag, radio.
Okay. You finished? Okay. Others also finished? Shall I show or you need some more time?
Ma'am, what's that last picture?
Ice skates.
Sledge.
Sledge. Yeah. That's right. How many did you guys get?
Yes.
Hmm?
I got all.
Got all? Very good.
Ma'am, I was missing 3.
Okay. Good. Even better. Others? Okay. Good then. Okay. If you got all, good. Even if you get 80% of it, okay, good enough. Now then I'll show next image again. Same procedure. I'll give you guys 30 seconds. Okay. Here the objects are more. Okay. So the reason I'm giving you same time is because this I thought looked easier than. Was this easier?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So I'll give this. This might be a challenge, but try it. Okay. Start. Sorry, what?
And this was same question which came in Nata.
Is it? Oh, it's
Yeah.
a good picture.
They had asked which, like how many objects shows time.
Okay. Time up. Let me find similar pictures.
Letter, clock, dice, umbrella, spoon,
Okay.
wine glass,
Sheet, book, sunglass, cup,
notepad, note writing pad, umbrella,
Wait, I'll just show. Okay, you guys can check.
tools.
See. I hope you guys can see all of it. How many did you guys get?
I got 20.
Okay, that's very good. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24. Good. Others? I think some of you might have been distracted because same question was there in your exam paper. Otherwise, was this too many objects with less time, or do you think it's correct? What?
It's a lot of.
Too many.
Too many. True.
Too
Purposely
many.
wanted to see how it will change. Okay. Let's see.
Ma'am, can we write that objects on the paper?
Meaning?
Means rough on the rough sheet.
Yes, of course. I believe. Yeah, you can.
Ma'am, can we write it in exams?
As I'm not understanding. Can we write it in exam means?
Ma'am, the name of the objects.
If that is what they've asked, yes, you have to write. Okay, but don't worry. They asked general stuff like a comb, hairbrush, like that. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
All right. Let's see. There are some riddles actually I wanted to ask you guys. The riddle is I never ask questions, but I'm always answered. What am I?
Word answer.
Question.
Right. I don't ask questions, but I'm always answered.
Your name. A doorbell.
You. Yes. A doorbell is always answered, but it doesn't ask a question. Okay. When the water comes down, I go up. What am I? It's very easy.
Umbrella.
What has 6 faces but does not wear makeup?
Dice.
Dice.
That wasn't completed, but yes, the answer is still there. Okay, next is
મને નથી ખબર મારો લેક્ચર ચાલુ.
what? A 7-letter word containing thousands of letters.
Infinite.
Post box.
Post box.
Post box.
Yeah. Next is
Clouds.
yeah. This is post box or mailbox. I don't have wings, but I can fly. I don't have eyes, but I can cry. Very poetic.
Library.
Yes. Which building has the most stories? Okay. It can be interpreted as stories as in floors or stories as in stories too. So it's a library. Right. Also, I got a message from one of the students. She said that they asked you riddles from Shakuntala Devi's book. Is that right?
Ma'am, not riddles, ma'am.
Then question, puzzles. Am I right? Puzzles only, right? Mm, Painting related questions. Huh? No, painting related questions from Raja Ravi Verma. Where is the Shakuntala? Riddles from Google or Shakuntala Devi's book. For example, Birbal story, train mirror story. Puzzles. I'm assuming riddles are
I
puzzles.
think it was in a different set, ma'am.
Oh, was it? Okay. I thought a different set would have, different arrangement.
There were morning session, evening session, ma'am.
Hmm. Yesterday, I think we left till Blackberry. This one, right?
But there was only one session.
There's only one session.
There was only one session.
Was there? Okay. Anyway, if you guys remember
Yeah.
any of puzzles or something like that, just to see what type of puzzles, okay, you can tell me. Otherwise, we'll see. Okay, I saw some of her puzzles. They may be we have to solve them. Okay. I think we stopped yesterday at Blackberry. What about this? You have seen this.
Pringles.
Pringles?
Yes, Pringles.
Pringles.
What about this? It's a half logo because the other half is the name. So,
Mosquito coil.
it is a mosquito coil. It looks like one, but no. Whirlpool.
Oh,
Above the words whirlpool, this symbol is there. Okay. What about this one?
Walmart.
Yes, Walmart. Is there a Walmart near this one? I always wanted to visit. There's one in Bangalore, isn't there? The implication. Anybody from Bangalore? No.
I don't know.
What about this? I think you guys
paper.
understood.
ATM.
Yes, paper.
Renault.
Datsun.
Reynolds.
That's
Datsun.
it. Renault.
Renault.
Renault. Yes.
Rolex.
Yeah, Rolex.
Nice. Rolex. Oh, sorry. I forgot. Pringles is which brand? Like the field in history.
Chips. Chips.
Snacks.
Snacks, yeah. Generally. Yeah. Whirlpool?
Washing machine.
Electric devices. Refrigerator.
Appliance.
Electronics.
Yes, electronics.
Electronic appliance.
Generally, if you say. Okay, Shivang.
It's 8.
Yes, I think we had done this in one of the classes. Turn me on my side, I'm everything. Cut me in half, I'm nothing. Sorry, and I'm nothing. 8.
Miss.
If you tilt it, it's infinity sign. If you cut it in half, it's 0.
8.
Oh, right. Yes, you guys had told this in the group. Yes. What about Walmart?
Supermarket.
Supermarket.
Store chain.
Yes. So multinational corporation. Okay. It's not just supermarkets. There are different. There are hypermarkets also. So multinational companies. Okay. PayPal.
A bank, you can say.
Money
Online
transfer.
banking, ma'am. Online banking.
Online. Yes. Online operations. Online payment option system. Renowned.
Transporting
Cars.
companies.
Automobiles. Cars.
Automobiles.
Yeah.
Not just cars. I think they have. Do they have any other? Yes, they make aircraft engines also. So all you can say automobile manufacturer. Yes. Rolex.
Watch.
Watch.
Watch. Yes.
Bentley.
Yeah, this is Bentley. Whenever you see a company which makes watches like Titan, Rolex, okay, uh, categorize it under timepiece. It's a small thing. I'm just saying. Categorize it under timepiece because watch signifies only the hand one. They may make clocks also like that. Anyway, what about Bentley? That company is?
Cars. Auto
Or
engine. Automobiles.
What?
Wildcraft.
Hmm?
No.
I think most of you have seen this. You might
Is it
not know.
Mountain Dew?
No.
It's a chocolate brand.
Yes, Toblerone.
Toblerone.
Okay. No.
Yeah. It's not very the logo. No, it's not very distinct against the backdrop. If you see Toblerone shade of the cover, always a lighter version of this, right? Mostly. There are other flavors, I'm assuming. Mostly this one, it doesn't look very distinct. What about this one? I don't know how many of you will know.
Swarovski.
Yes, very good. Swarovski. Oh, this is a chocolate.
It's a shop or like shopping. What is market? This shop.
Swarovski. I'll tell. Did I forget about no. What about
Crystal
Toblerone?
shop.
This one is food industry, most chocolate, but we'll consider it under food. Okay. Swarovski, what about it? Have you guys heard of it?
The crystal company.
Still company.
Jewelry.
Jewelry company. It's a jewelry, international jewelry brand. Okay. Very famous. Okay, international jewelry brand, very famous.
Ferrari.
I think the automobile many of you will know. Those are very famous actually. Swarovski, my mistake. It's a W. Ferrari is an automobile company. Uh, what about this?
Mini Cooper.
Martin.
Mini.
Austin Martin.
Mini
Aston
Cooper.
Martin.
Mini
Aston Martin.
Martin.
Mini Cooper, is that a
Mini Cooper
brand?
is from
It's a
Nissan.
car.
Nissan.
No. No, but
Mini Cooper parent company is Nissan.
it's from BMW. Mini Cooper. Isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's from Nissan.
Nissan.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. Nissan.
Ma'am, could you
Uh,
tire?
This one.
No,
Lamborghini.
ma'am.
Lamborghini.
Oh yeah, Nissan also has Mini Cooper, but the original Mini Cooper was there, no? Which was from BMW. The parent company is BMW. A long while back, though. Yeah, it's an old model. A very old model. This one, Aston Martin. This one,
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini.
yes, Lamborghini. Have you guys ever seen logos where they change the logos, like the progression of change of the logos throughout the time?
Ma'am,
Hmm.
after Corona, they have changed some logos.
After
Myntra.
Yes, ma'am. Like Starbucks, they have kept a mask for the lady.
No, that I think that is temporary, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
But
It is. Huh?
Myntra has changed its logo
As
because
what?
of some.
Even Amazon has changed their logo.
Yeah.
Oh, that I've seen, the smiley face, smiley. No. Myntra has changed their logo. Okay. But Myntra changing the logo is not very recent, is it?
Yeah, it's similar.
Hmm. It was offensive, apparently. Yeah, just a second. I want to see whether. The Apple logo, okay. This has changed to black again, I'm assuming. Okay. But the initial logo was not Einstein, sorry, Newton sitting under a tree reading a book. Then they use multicolor. The progression, they have not asked these type of questions, but they may ask because they have shown that they will ask questions on logos, and this is the next progression. Okay, remembering the change in the logos. Which all logos do you remember which have changed? Can
Uber.
remember any?
Uber.
What? Sorry.
Uber. Cab.
Okay. Uber. Okay. What else? Any other logos that you know have changed? What is one?
Adidas. Adidas.
Adidas. Yes, Adidas has changed. Coca-Cola.
Instagram.
Instagram. Have they changed it a lot? I don't
Yes.
know.
It was long back.
Yeah,
Not
long
now.
back.
Yeah.
I have no idea about Instagram ka logo except the current one. So the Apple is one. Okay. Then there's Coca-Cola. They have changed a lot many times. Oh yeah, first it was a camera Instagram ka. It was 3 times. Okay. Then Starbucks also has changed. Have you guys seen the old Starbucks logo? Very weird. I'll just show you. Baskin Robbins. Okay.
Levi's.
Levi's. Yes, Levi's has changed. Look at this. This is the progression of Starbucks. Weird. This is the current logo. Also, I'd given an assignment of logos. Have you guys done it?
Also, Walmart has been changed.
Walmart has also changed. Okay.
Yeah.
Baskin Robbins, Levi's, Toyota, you said Walmart. Toyota, this one I know, the progressive one.
Dunkin' Donuts is also there.
Dunkin' Donuts also.
Shell.
Shell company, yes. But they've always used Shell, no? Just color has changed. Anyway, I had given an assignment of logos. Have you guys done it? I'm assuming not. Okay. So I want you guys to create,
Ma'am, Google logos are also changed, ma'am.
Yes, correct. What you're saying is correct. Google logos have also changed. Windows also, for that matter. Okay, as I was saying, logos. Okay, at least 20 logos. What is assignment? Not there before. Okay, that's what I'm saying. At least 20 logos. Okay, that we haven't covered. Make a soft copy of it or draw it. If you draw, even better. Okay. If you don't, it's fine. And there's no drawings, it's fine. Okay. 20 logos I want with design. Okay. In the group you can post. Okay. Do you guys have college now?
No.
No, right? Then by tomorrow. Okay. By tomorrow evening, all of you send your the assignment. Okay. Soft copies if you have. Okay. Now let's start with the views. What do you guys see? Screen पे?
C, ma'am.
Achha,
C.
C, is it?
D.
Option D.
D. Yes, because you can clearly see here and here that there's a whole line. So it's D, correct.
But ma'am,
Hmm?
from the other side, it can be C also.
Front view.
From the right hand side, if you see.
Front view. Front view would be this. Since it's
Okay,
an
okay.
isometric view. This one.
Okay.
Side view, this would have been correct. What about this one? Again, front view they asked.
A.
C.
A.
A.
No. C.
E.
C.
C and A are same.
C.
Not A because A, this one is way too
Yeah,
long.
it's long.
C, ma'am.
Yes, C would be correct. Because why not this? Because it's very long compared to what this would be. Others all are just, this one is the one with there, and this one doesn't have a whole keyboard. What about this?
D.
B.
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 Okay, Shanmita, I'm assuming. What should I explain? This example or the previous one?
Ma'am, 14th one, ma'am.
14th one. Okay. So they have said front view, right? So this is the front view. Okay. This is an isometric view. So this will be front view. This will be side view. This side and this side. So when you see from front, this is a whole L shape. Okay. that is there in all of the options except this
Yes,
one.
ma'am.
So this is gone. This cuboid is extra, meaning beside the L shape. So it should be this one or this one, A or C. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, why it is not A is because this is very long compared to C. If you see here, this one is longer than this one, correct?
Yes,
But here
ma'am.
it is, this one is longer, so this is the most viable option.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
This one, what do you guys say? B. I heard. A, no.
How about C?
Yes, ma'am, it's C.
C, you're saying? No, no, not C. Why? Because this is way too thin compared to what this would be. As I said, when you see it from side or isometric, it looks shorter than it actually is. When you look straight, it is a bit longer than it appears. This is very small compared to this one. Okay. Also observe that this distance is smaller than this one. Am I right? And all the options except for A, all the options show that this distance is bit bigger than this one. Similarly here also, similarly here also. That also you can observe. If there is a variation of that in the options, you can check that also. But B is the correct answer. Mm, yes. What about this one?
C. C.
C.
C.
C. C.
C.
C.
16th. C. C is the correct one. This is very small compared to this one. This distance is there, but this would be too much. Won't you say? C is correct. This is not correct because this distance and this distance are not equal, but they should be. Okay. And here there's no this one, so far. C is correct.
Mom, I think we did this questions yesterday.
We
D.
did, which was it was the top,
D.
if I'm not wrong.
D.
D.
D. D.
Option B.
B. B.
B seems more likely, doesn't it? Yeah. Again, it's not exactly perfect, but this encompasses more than half of the cuboid. Here, this is less than. Okay. Here, this cube is smaller, very small compared to this one. So out. Here, this is shown outside, whereas this is in almost in between. Okay. So A is out. C is out because this cube is smaller. D is out because the upper cube, okay, it is covering just a part of cuboid, but here it covers almost more than half. So D is the correct answer. Okay, elimination method. This one.
D.
D.
C. D. Option D.
Mm. Yeah, it's not.
D. D.
Option D.
D.
Yes, it's D. Correct. By D.
Because, ma'am, the middle portion.
Yes. Yes, you're right. The middle portion, okay, although it is small, but it's not this small in the first option. If you see, it's not very. This is very small compared to what this would be. So out. Here they have not shown this part which should be visible, so out. Here they have not shown the upper part, so out. D is the answer. If you don't even have to check. If you see the other three are wrong, fourth one is automatically correct. Okay. This one. We have done this before, but this is front view. What we did was top view.
B.
B.
D.
B.
A.
Okay, it cannot be B or D because this almost looks like a square, doesn't? But you can say that this is bigger than a square because this one looks like a square. So it is extending. It is at least a cuboid, middle part. Okay, so B or D is out based on that itself. Now, which is the this one remaining? A.
A, ma'am.
Yes, A is correct. This is too thick. I don't know. What about this one? Front view.
A.
B.
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 Option A.
A.
Option B.
Option B, ma'am.
B.
B.
A.
Option A is correct. As I told you, remember, ki whenever you see a tilted figure from the side and you see it from straight, okay, the alignment of the object which is there on the tilted surface differs. Now here from this side, it may look ki it is up, it is, okay, but when you look from the front, this distance shortens because it is tilted when you look at it up front. Okay, so A is correct. The
Ma'am,
reason they would,
Ma'am, why the options have outer boundaries?
yes. Yes, they this is the object. Okay, this is the option boundary as you said. Okay, that is not part of the answer.
Okay.
Okay, in exam if they ask you this type of question, tilted surface is there and they ask you the how it looks from front. This would be the reason why, because it looks like that. But if you actually imagine, you just do one thing: draw the same figure, just this part on a paper. Okay, tilt it and see. It should be the same as this. Then look at straight. Okay, you'll see the difference. Okay. This is also orthographic projection first. Identify which of the options given below can be the side view of the object whose isometric view is shown in the picture below. Okay, side view. Side view could be this or this side, but we'll start from this side because this is the one which is visible, right?
C.
Option C.
C.
Yes, C is correct. C is correct. This is again too close. This cuboid is too short. Here, this cube is too small. This seems to be almost. C is correct. And what is?
Option D.
A.
Okay. Others?
A.
Miss, A can't be because the width of that cube is not equal to that.
Option D.
Okay.
D.
Miss, it will be D.
D, ma'am.
Yes, D is correct. Okay. See, from just looking at it, you will see that this inner cube square is too big, so this one is out. Here it is. This one seems to be correct, but this seems to be very small, no, compared to this one. Gap here, yes. B is out. Here, this last cube appears very small compared to Compared to this distance. There's no line here, assume that. Yeah, this seems very small. D is correct. What about this?
A. A.
A.
A, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am, how could be it's A, B, and C?
Ma'am, where's the
Ma'am, where's the front part?
Other part is missing,
It's
ma'am.
side view.
Yeah, no? No.
all the options are
Side view,
incorrect.
yeah. Yes. They have not included this.
Options are not correct, ma'am.
Yes, do one thing, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Just ignore this part for now. Assume that it is not there. Then see the structure and track. Okay, I think the question has error. A, okay.
B.
A is correct. Yes, it looks correct. Here, this is too broad. Okay, it's not that big. Here, it is too thin. Here, it's too big. So, A. Is the short one. Try this one.
Option D.
D.
Option B, okay.
D.
It's A. A.
Option D.
A.
Okay.
E.
Okay.
A.
Front view, no? No, side view, sorry. See, like that. Yes. Which option did you guys say?
A.
Option
A.
Option D. D.
A, option D.
A.
No.
The difference
Miss
is the left side
B.
part, ma'am.
Length,
Miss
yes.
B.
It's
B.
B.
How?
All the cubes are equal.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see. Bigger. No.
Ma'am, only difference is the left side part.
Yes. Yes. What do you? It's not B. Okay. It's not
I
B.
think it's D, ma'am.
Why?
The left side part is a little taller.
It is. What do you guys think?
Ma'am, it's A or B.
A. Ma'am, we can compare it to the front cube, ma'am. Like the front thing.
This one. This length, no. This is a little more than 2 cube ka length. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's
So
not
does option
much
D.
taller.
Option D.
A. It's
One.
A.
It's
Ma'am, like in option
A, I think is correct.
No, ma'am, option D.
Yeah, why do you think so?
Because see, ma'am, the size of the front one, like double cube is there, no, ma'am, there.
This one.
There, yeah, ma'am. Take the measurement of that and keep it in hand only, ma'am. Keep it there. It's a little taller.
Okay.
But I think B consists of four
Like in
cubes.
option 8, same size, ma'am. Option 8, same size.
It will be D.
Yes, ma'am. It's option D.
The length, just a second, I'm just checking one thing. Okay. Here though, this length is cube plus this. Yes, it's option D, correct. The D looks so long. Yes, it does look long actually. Okay, I'll just show you what I figured. Where is it? If you see here in the figure, okay, I've taken this length is approximately same as this length. Okay, not exact same, just check. Yes, it's the same as this length. That is a 2 cube ka length. Okay, this is more than little less than another cube. So yes, option D is correct. If you take here, this is 1 cube length, this is 1 more cube length, just a little is left over. But here it is lot more. Yes, option D is correct. Understood? Are you guys confused? Are you guys here?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Understood?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. No
Yes,
problem.
ma'am.
Try this one. Side view.
E.
Yeah, ma'am.
B.
E, ma'am.
B. B.
B.
B.
B. B. B is almost consistent in its thickness, unlike other options where there are some thin lines. Yes, B would be correct. Is the structure correct though? Side view?
No, ma'am.
No,
No.
ma'am.
No,
It's
ma'am.
incorrect.
Yeah, this part is not shown. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. That's what. This not here. There should be another this one's figure. So it should be,
Rectangle. And
yes.
square also.
What square? This one.
The left
That
side.
line should be closed.
This one.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No, it will be open. Why? Because if you see it from here, this is not visible. Nothing of this is visible. Okay, it's just a 2D figure which is like this. This is open because there is no line here.
Ma'am, but
This is
the
open.
but
This
line
part,
is
yes, should be visible.
but the line is behind, na, not in front.
True.
Ma'am, the line in the back will be shown.
Yes, it's not exactly correct, but the just if you see the structure of it, B would be an answer. Also, if so suppose they ask you this type where it is not perfectly correct, just choose the most probable answer, not the most correct answer. Okay, approximately. Yeah, this is a flaw. Did we do this? Just now?
C.
Option C.
C.
Yes, C is correct because again, too big. The gap is too big. Keyword is too small. Did you do this before? It's a little different, but yeah.
We had done it in the front view, ma'am.
The first question also, no? This one, see. It had this, but it didn't matter when it was side view. Yeah, options were same. C is correct.
Option A.
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 Option A.
A.
Option A.
A.
A, ma'am.
A.
Smaller, thinner, yes. Yes.
Option A, ma'am.
Yes, option A is correct. I think it's unanimous. All of you guys are saying. Here in the B option, this part is not shown clearly, but it should be because it's side view. Okay. In this, okay, this length is a little bit fatter than it's supposed to be. This one is very thin. Okay, and here this is thinner. It should be a little broader. So yeah, A is correct.
Option D.
B.
Option A.
A, ma'am.
Option
D.
A, ma'am.
Option A. Option A.
Okay.
A, ma'am.
All of you saying option
D.
D.
A. D.
D.
Option A. D.
A.
A or D.
It's A, ma'am.
Okay.
It could not be D because the longer side has this.
The back side is longer.
It looks like that, doesn't it? Okay. A or D you guys are saying, right? Just a minute.
Ma'am, it could A.
Could be A or D. B or C are to out. A or D, yes. I'll have to show you a proof.
Ma'am, if you measure the front and the back part, it looks like 3 cubes, and the leftover looks like a perfect
One
cube.
cube. Yeah. It does actually. Okay. Anyway, I'll show you. I'll show you the projection and draw and then show you. Try this one meanwhile.
D.
Option C.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah. C.
A होगा मैम इसका. The figure is hide between
E.
behind the cylinder.
Option B.
Anybody else with any other answer?
Option D, ma'am.
Option D, ma'am.
D. C.
A, ma'am.
C, ma'am.
Option D.
C.
C and D.
Option C.
Option B is the answer.
ठीक है.
B. Which one is this?
B.
B.
Arfat said B. Yes, it will be B. Why? This cuboid which is there, if you can see here, okay, it's not molding into the bigger this one solenoid. Okay, it is curving around the surface. Okay, it's not going inside; it's curving around. So if you see from the side, this looks like it is the rectangle part. Looks like it is beside the solenoid instead of inside, almost. Okay. From here, it looks like that. It is certainly like that. But from this side, okay, it's just attached to it, not half on it. Okay. This though you guys can see. Okay, here's there's a little distance below. That means it's coming down. So B is the answer. Can you guys see? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
What about this?
A.
A, ma'am.
A.
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 Option A.
A.
Correct, no doubt about it. A. This is way too big. This is in the middle. This is on the wrong side. A.
Option B.
Option B.
C.
C is most appropriate.
C. Okay. Hmm?
C.
Okay.
C.
Option C.
Option C.
C or A.
Just a second. Okay. Yes. Option. How many of you said A? It cannot be A because it's way high. It cannot be B because it's on the same level. It cannot be D because the upper cube, this one, is very small compared to this one. Yes, it's option C. Okay. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Try this.
Ma'am, we have done this.
D.
Option A.
Option A.
Option
D.
Hmm.
option D.
Yes,
Option D.
I think
D.
is correct. Yes.
Option D.
D.
Correct. Option D, Arfat also said. Yes, option D is correct. Why? Because this one, no, this cube looks is the length of it is not very big as here. Okay, so it's yes, option D is correct. Try this one.
A.
Option A.
Option A.
A.
Option A.
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 Why not B?
Even I think so. No? I think it looks B because
Option A.
this looks
B.
smaller, doesn't it? Yeah.
The vertical cube will be too small.
Vertical cube or what? I didn't hear you fully.
It's too small.
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? It is small actually. If I draw a line here, okay. If I draw a line here, suppose this one, then it will be equal, will it? No. Here it won't be. I think it's B.
Mom, I think it's A, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Because it's not so short.
it looks like B.
Let's see. Okay. Now? It looks more appropriate. Okay. What about now? Can you guys see what I'm sharing? It's a paint doc.
Yes, ma'am.
Now what do you guys think?
B.
Looks like B, doesn't it? Straight line, assume, yeah, this is a straight line, this one's a straight line, straight line. Yes, this is way too taller than this one looks compared to this one. What do you guys think now? Still think it's A?
Ma'am, it's B.
B. Others, what do you guys think?
Yes, ma'am,
I
it's
think
B.
it's A, ma'am.
Still think it's A?
Ma'am, it's not too short, ma'am. Like the above one in option B, above one is half of the below one, ma'am.
Yeah, wait. Can I rotate somewhere? Does it look like half now?
Ma'am, actually, if we measure the vertical and the horizontal, A looks more appropriate.
Actually, you know what? But if you just measure this, okay, just measure this and compare it with this length. Here you'll see it's a little more than, it's actually almost 3/4 of this horizontal block. This would be correct. This would be come almost to half of it, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I still think this is B is correct. Okay, do one thing. Take a screenshot of this. Okay, draw it on the paper. I'll also do it. Okay, draw it on paper and see whether this would be correct. Okay, I'll do that. Leave. If you don't want to do that, it's fine. I'll just take the exact measurements and do it. Let's see how it will be correct. I'm open to A also, but I still think it's B. Let's see. We'll discuss this again. Okay, tomorrow or something. I'll do the exact copy. Make a soft copy of it and show. Okay. Just. What about this one? 14.
C.
Option C.
Option C.
C.
C. Option C.
Option C.
C.
C. C. Arfat, is your audio not coming or something like that? C. Yes, C would be correct. C is correct. Almost 11. Okay. Give your answer in the chat. Yes. This one?
C.
Option C.
C.
C looks more correct, doesn't it? This one is way too big of a gap. This one is again way too gap in the smaller this one. This looks correct. This is again same. Yes, C is correct. You don't, in this type of option, you don't have to look any further than just the first cube. That itself will work. Okay. Try this.
Option B.
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 B. B correct. Looks correct. No?
D. D.
D. Okay.
Option D.
D.
Yeah. Option. Am I missing something? No, not D. Wait, let's elimination.
The top and bottom thing is the same size. So it can't be B.
Can't be B. Yes, it can't be B. Closest is D, isn't it? Yeah. Correct. This is very small compared to the whole, this particles. Okay. And if you see here, D is correct. Try this.
B.
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 Option B.
Yes. Option B.
Ma'am, can't show options.
Sorry? I'm not able to hear you. Can you repeat? Can you repeat? I couldn't hear you.
No, I could. I was not looking at options.
Okay, you couldn't see the view. Okay, okay. Now you can see now. Yes, I think option B would be correct. Here, this one is too small, too short, too much gap. B is correct. Anybody who's not understanding, please ask. Okay. Don't feel shy. This the inner cuboid which is there. It's very small. So yes, this is the only one which fits all of it fits. Like this.
A.
Option C. A.
C A.
A.
Option A.
A looks more appropriate.
Yes, A looks
A,
more
ma'am.
appropriate.
A.
Yes, this is equal here. It's not equal, so this is wrong. Here, this is very long. No. Then again, same problem as B. Yes, A is the correct one.
C.
Option C.
Option C, ma'am.
Option C.
Yes, option C looks most correct, isn't it? Yes, option C looks correct. Don't fall for the size of it. Okay, it's not about size, it's about shape. Yes, and this is a cube, so this is the only one which is correct. Cuboid, nothing. C is correct. Fine.
Option D.
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 D, ma'am.
Option D.
D is
D.
correct. Yes. This one doesn't have this triangle shape, which would be a triangle shape from side. This one is too small. This one is too big. D is the most appropriate shape. Okay. Any problem in these problems? I mean, in these type of questions?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
The toughest that they can ask is these type because these are the changes in these are minute in some of the problems, at least not all of them. Okay, changes are minute. Those are the toughest ones you can expect. Okay, what about this? See, identify which of the options given below can be front view of the object whose top
B.
view is shown.
B.
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 B. Okay. Hmm. This one, okay, here this one is the in the forefront. Okay, so the taller narrower one will be in the forefront. Okay, this is wrong because the narrow one is behind, so A is gone. Okay, this maybe, this also maybe, this is out, so A and D are out. Out of B and C, the last one, C, last one is most behind. Okay, and in front of it there's one more cuboid shape. It is a little extending towards your right, okay, which is I think this one, correct? You can
Ma'am,
see
I don't understand the question.
this is the top view. Okay, height is not mentioned. Okay, height could be anything of these. Just visualize. Okay, these are the top views of cuboid shapes, and you have to find the front view of it. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
this the smaller one, narrower one. If you see from front, it is narrow, right? So that would
Yeah.
be in the front most. Okay, here the one which is there, it's very broad. It's not narrow like this. So this one is not correct, right? Here in both B and C, the narrow strip is in the front. You can see that, right? The height may not doesn't matter. It can be taller than this, shorter than this, doesn't matter. Okay. Here also same problem as A option. The narrow strip which is there is in the back, so it's not correct. Out of B and C, if you can see here, the last cuboid strip which is there, it's very broad, but the one which is in front of it is a little extending. It's more extending towards your right. Okay, so whichever is second from your view, from the front view, if you see it, whichever is second should be leaning towards right more than behind one. See here, this, ignore the front strips. Okay, this one looks bigger. Okay, but this one is still behind. That means the behind structure, the most behind structure which is there, it is coming towards right more, but here it is the second one. So B is correct. Are you guys understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I know it's a little more this one sudden type of question, but I think you guys can try it if you solve it longer. Anybody who didn't understand this? Okay, you guys understood. Very good. Try this.
B.
Option B.
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 Option B.
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 Hmm. B is correct. Correct. Why? Because here you if you don't get anything else, no, start drawing the lines from here, from the out of first. Okay, from here you start, and then from here you start. Okay, if you draw a straight line here, you can see that part of this will cover this much of the behind structure. This one, okay, and the one here behind, it covers almost half of the structure. Okay, so this would be correct. B is correct. Anybody has any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
No.
This one you try?
B.
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 Yeah, no? It's rather
B.
Option B. B.
yes, option B is correct. Yes. Why? Here the narrower one is front here, but here it looks as the narrower is behind. So this is out. Here also same problem. This is also out. Out of B and C, the one which is peeking a little bit towards the left in these two, okay, it's behind. So only part of it should be visible. Here it's not the case, so B is the correct one. Try this.
A.
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 A, ma'am.
A, yes, A is correct. Why? Again, this round structure, okay, it may be a cylinder. It should be in the front. In the C, option C and D, it's not so. Only A and B remain. In this one, this part is behind almost, okay. This way, which is there, okay, this cuboid strip, it extends behind this. Here, it is not the case. So A is correct. All right, we'll do one thing. We'll continue this tomorrow. Okay, we'll do this properly once more. Okay, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
No.
Okay. Bye, guys.